Alright, so I'm going to help out, make this little video. I took my ignition switch out, which I'm not going to get into that part of the video, it's pretty easy. Take this piece of the plastic off. You take this nut off, it's over there. It drops out right from here. Unplug it. All that's easy. I don't care about that part of the video. The whole point was, I'd put the key in and it would say, not recognizing my key. So I was like, what's going on here? This is what's going on. Look at all the corrosion and nastiness. That is the problem. So I am going to clean this all up and try to say that doesn't look too bad, but this piece is nasty. This piece is what rides in there. So that sits inside there. These contacts right on that. Anyway, I'm going to clean all that up. And I'm going to use, looks like they do have some grease in there. Some people are saying use this dielectric grease. So I happen to have that, so I'm going to use that. And this little, don't lose this. You're going to need that. It's going to keep the water out. It sits right inside here. We put it back together. There's that little nut I was telling you about. To get this piece off, it sucks, I only got one hand here, but I'll try it. I use this screwdriver. It sits right in here. And you got these little tabs, right? So what I did was, I took the screwdriver, it came out really easy, and I kind of walked it around, kind of went in each tab underneath, kind of pried it up a little bit, pulled this out, turned it, went to the next tab. It came out really easy, but this part actually stumped me until I started playing with it. Anyway, I'm gonna clean this up. I think that's gonna do the trick because the contacts are messed up, so that's the issue. So, word up. All right, warning. Don't do what I did. When this thing, stupid shadow, when this thing comes apart, be careful of that spring. Fucking shadow. That spring rides inside that little tiny hole. There's the other one. Yeah, well, it rides right in there. And when I flipped this thing upside down to clean it, it all fell apart because I was cleaning those. I apologize if it's out of focus, so I got one hand. But and at first I was like, whoa, what happened? And they both fell out. Thought I lost it, but it's right there. So when you put it back together, it just sits in there. And then when you put this thing back together, which I'm getting ready to, I'll lose that freaking thing. I'm gonna clean that up. And it sits right back on that. And that's what rides on the switch back and forth, right? Point being, when you go to, if you take this apart, careful of those, because no one warned me about those, and they will fall out. So, I got that cleaned up. Okay. And we're back. So, this is where we're at. That all cleaned up with some grease on there, dielectric grease. I hope that's smart. I don't know if it is or not. I cleaned this up the best I could. I can use my screwdriver. Got a little bit of corrosion and shit right here. It's about the best I can clean it up. But I think we're gonna be in business. So I'm gonna put a little bit more grease in here. Just a coating, not a lot. Kind of keep it from corroding, I'm hoping. Put the gasket back in, and then put this back together and see how it goes. Oh yeah, it only goes back together one way, so don't freak out about that either. Okay, bye. All right, all I did was plug it back in. This is nice and tight. Plug that back in. Looking good. So, moment of truth. Now wait, the key only goes in one way. Hold on. Can-Am, key only goes in one way. Will it recognize it? Yeah, buddy. And the final video I'll put back together, which I don't need to start it. I'll put back together, have my battery tender on it. Looking mint. All sweet. So, we'll see how long that lasts. Can't wait to get out and rip on that motherfucker. But yeah, so that's the dealio. Ignition issues. This is that nut that I was talking about. It's nice and tight. Don't put too tight. Plastic. All right. Peace. Oh yeah, guess I'll show you that. So she's all set. I've been plowing with this for a few years now. I've never had any issues. I'm talking wicked snowstorms here in Maine. Over a foot of snow. And it'll push it, man. Full low, you're good to go. So, no issues, despite what people say. So, yeah, peace.